What's up, everybody? This is the Savage Grind Podcast. My name is Nikki Maldonado, and I am not Danny, it's Mr. Savage Grind. I am not here. I'm taking over this platform today with my girl, Maya.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
What's going on, Maya?
Good.
Maya,
How are you?
Maya's a really big part of this team right here. I want to give you a shout out, and I'm so glad to have you on. So why don't you tell everybody here how you found us and where you came from?
So I actually came from a medical field background. You know, I was taking care of people in nursing homes for years. Got real comfortable doing that, and then I'm actually dating Nikki's cousin, so that's kind of how we met and fell into it. I had no idea kind of what they were doing with their business. I kind of heard some stuff, but didn't really have an idea of what it entailed. I had no clue about roofing. Never been on a roof in my life. Just small talk kind of led to this job, and it's been the biggest blessing, greatest opportunity I've ever had.
Wow.
So, I mean, I can't thank, you and Danny enough, and
Awesome.
it's just moving up from here.
That's so awesome. So I did scout you out. I did scout you out.
Yep.
I was like, come on, Maya. I seen a lot of leadership in you. I seen a lot of organization in you. What are your goals this year with this company? I know I know I've been pushing you a lot because you're one of our top sellers here, and you are a female. You got these challenges with these men here. All my guys out here are really, really good. But, I'm always rooting for my girls.
Right. I feel like I'm the underdog, right? Like, nobody really expects me to perform, so I feel like I got something to prove. I got, some people kind of have a connotation about being family, too, that everything's handed to you. But in my mind, I got to work twice as hard as everybody else because I can't, have you talking shit to my mother-in-law about how I'm not performing or whatever it might be. So I got to step it up. And, that's one of my big goals this year is step it up even more than last year. I got over my little learning curve and on to bigger and better things, like I said.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. I mean, I know I'm proud of you. I know Danny's proud of you. And what are some things that you can tell me to tell people out here about us and why is it a good fit? And
yeah, I mean, Savage is like nowhere I've ever worked before. I mean, the culture behind it, you're just supported from everybody. If it's not from the owners, it's from, your fellow salespeople. Like, I love that I'm able to call any of my other sales guys at 8 o'clock at night with a question and they'll answer it, or vice versa. They know they can call me. And I love being that, kind of that leadership role too, where they feel like they can call me and ask me anything and I'll have an answer for them. And if I don't have an answer for them, I'll tell them, like, hey, dude, I'm not going to tell you the wrong thing, and we're both going to get screwed up here.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what are you looking forward to this year?
I mean, I'm super stoked to go to Utah next week for D2D Con. That's going to be awesome. I've never been to a convention like that before, so that's awesome, getting into kind of the solar aspect of it coming up soon. That's
exciting, right?
Super exciting, because like I said, I mean, I've had no clue roofing solar before I started here, so it's great to learn.
So how hard was it for you to transition from the medical field to the roofing? I mean, what were some of your challenges, as coming in from that field, coming into this field? I mean, I just want to know so I can let all my other people out there, especially females, because I feel like this industry is mostly dominated by males, and it kind of can be intimidating for females, especially ones that are coming like from the medical field or from like an office or a bank,
right?
Or I mean, if you can elaborate on that a little bit.
I mean, especially like coming in as a female, the thing is just don't let the guys intimidate you. Like I said, you're the underdog. You got something to prove. I mean, they're all cocky. They think they're all that in a bag of chips, so you got to prove to them they're not. You got to show them, you deserve to be there just as much as they do. Absolutely. And especially like coming in for the medical field, I feel like that has actually helped me because I was able to, get my organization down pat. I'm so used to having to document everything, like everything with the medical field. So now it's easy, going back, documenting stuff with my clients, keeping it organized and all that stuff. So it's actually been an advantage to me, in my opinion.
Oh, awesome. And I got to commend you on that. And I always tell this to everybody. I use you as an example to everybody in our team about your documentation. I can tell where you came from the medical field because I did also come from the medical field, but I'm a ride or die with my husband. So, I have a lot of faith in him and I believe in him a lot. So I said, you know what, I'm going to give all that up and just start this journey with him.
Right.
So I feel like that documentation helped you a lot, and I use you a lot in my meetings with the guys and saying, hey, as an example, if you guys need any help or anything in documentation, Maya's the girl to go to.
Right.
You're the girl to go to. But what other things can you shout out to the guys and people here listening to the podcast takeover?
I mean, I would just kind of say, you know, going into the new year, you're not if you're comfortable, you're not growing. So that's kind of where I was at when I started here. You know, I was super comfortable in my old job. I needed to step up. I needed to grow, and it's great having a great support system, you know, not only at home, but here.
Yeah.
You know, if I ever need anything, I know I got 20 people I can call.
So I know you're doing this book club thing. So can you elaborate on that too? Because I know Danny's pretty strict with the guys. He has a lot of expectations with everybody, and he treats everybody fair. Everybody that comes into our team, everybody's treated equal. So what are a couple things that you can get off of Danny, like the book club, or what books are you guys reading right now? And
So
you know,
yeah, one of my goals this year actually was to read more books because, you know, I always have an excuse as why I don't have time to read or I don't have time to, you know, study as much as I should. But we're actually reading a Grant Cardone book. It's, what is it? Be Obsessed or Be Average. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obsessed with the book. Have dove straight into it. I'm like 3 chapters ahead. I listen to it to and from work.
Wow.
I listen to it on the way here now.
3 chapters ahead. 3.
It's an awesome book. And like Grant Cardone, I'm listening to it on audiobook, and he just like, you just get gravitated into the book. Like I'm pulled in, I'm bought in.
Oh,
and I mean,
he's a master. Grant
he's
Cardone, he
awesome.
is like the master at just getting somebody and like getting their attention, and he makes you want to go out there and sell whatever you can sell.
Right.
He'll make you want to go out and sell this watch you got on.
Right, exactly.
You know, so yeah, I get it. I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Grant Cardone and his beautiful wife, Elena Cardone. They have been a huge impact in mine and my husband's life. We're huge fans of them. We got the pleasure of meeting them before they became really super big.
Right.
I mean, they're amazing people, and I hope you continue to read his books because that information nobody can take from you.
Exactly.
Nobody can take from you, and you can use that information everywhere you go.
Right.
In every situation you have. So from reading that book, what do you think you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a closer? What do you see yourself?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think one of my strong suit is closing. So, I mean, like, listening to him and, you know, I definitely want to be more obsessed with what I do and dive in more to it. And like he said, you got to give yourself permission to be obsessed. So that's another one of my goals this year is not only to read the books, but to actually be obsessed with reading and, you know, kind of dive into it more and actually absorb the information.
So what's your goal, like, to make your goal and how much money you want to make this year? Because Grant Cardone is huge about talking about money.
Right.
So since we're on that Grant Cardone topic, like, what is your cap, or do you even have a cap of how much money you want to make?
One thing I learned in this book is you can't have a cap, right? You got to 10x it. So
Okay.
whatever my goal is, you got to multiply it by 10. And last year I had a goal and I hit that goal. So now I got to 10x.
What was that goal?
That goal, I mean, it was like a take home for a month. So my goal for 1 month was to make $10,000, and I beat that goal.
So how long from you working with us, you beat that goal? I mean, compare it to your other job. You work from the medical field,
Right.
and now you came into this industry.
Yeah, it's
Like,
mind
Let
blowing.
people know out here that's watching this wonderful podcast here of how your income went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, working in the medical field, I thought it was awesome making $16, $17 an hour. Like, that was, like, mind-blowing money to me. And now I can never go back. Because, I mean,
That's great, guys.
You're,
You hear
you're,
this? This is proof.
right. You're at one roof and you make your whole paycheck as you would in 2 weeks. You know, like,
Wow.
it's crazy.
So what'd you do with all that extra time?
Sell more roof.
That's a good answer. Good.
Yep, just got to keep them going.
Good answer. So I'm excited for Maya. I have a lot of big plans for you, especially with the solar deal. I can't wait to introduce you to the solar people. We have been very blessed to get introduced to some top heavy hitters in the solar game. And I'm going to leave that episode for Mr. Savage Grind. He's going to be the one busting all that out. So
Awesome.
What else, Maya?
That's it. I mean, I think we kind of hit on everything. I know.
Family life?
Family life. It's crazy, but it's great. I'm blessed. Yep. Exactly.
Anything else? Any shout outs out there? Where can you guys all find Maya? Maya's like, I know you got a lot of social media.
Yeah, I'm
You got
on,
a lot of clients.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Maya_Savage Roofing. I got a Facebook page, Maya's Legendary Adjusting. You can look me up, Maya John. You can I think they're plugged together. Yeah, go ahead, hit me up. Need to pick my brain. Feel
Okay,
free.
you guys remember, don't be average, be savage. Deuces.